Hi, thanks for tuning in today. I wanted to share, this is a text message exchange that my friend Andy Storch, g'day Andy, Andy listens to the show occasionally, but we had this text exchange a couple of years ago, perhaps, or maybe it was last year, and I've screenshot this text message exchange and I've used it in various workshops. I was working with a client last year, or I'm getting confused with my years, on Omnipresence. So they're talking about omni-channel and sales, and what that means is like having various channels to communicate with someone. So as a solopreneur, I've got my newsletter, I have my email list, I've got this podcast, I've got social media. I definitely use all of the platforms, and omni as a prefix, the definition is of all of the things, or in all ways or places. So how can you be everywhere? That's basically what omnipresence is all about. And so the text happened because Andy reached out and he said, good morning to you. Two things. One, you were in my dream again last night. I guess whatever you are doing on social media is working. And I responded and I wrote, that's hilarious. Yes, infiltrating dreams is part of my brand strategy. Andy wrote back, my goal on social media is to be omnipresent. People often tell me they see me everywhere. And now the new goal is to include their dreams. And I just love this text message exchange. It's so funny. Because, it's like Gary Vee talks about posting on social media on the same platform 8 times a day. And I think what he's talking about is being omnipresent, just constantly like buzzing in people's feeds and being top of mind. I think that's kind of like a bit too much. But yeah, I mean, the fact like infiltrating dreams. And then the other, a few months ago, Matt Harris, he sent me a photo of his Apple Watch. For some reason, I published my Substack and it was emailed out, but he got notified. He must have the Substack app on his watch. He got notified, and there's just an image of my face like taking up his entire watch. And I'm like, yes, now I'm getting into tech devices and wearables. This is like true omnipresence. And the reason I wanted to share that is I had a chat with someone yesterday. She's the director at an educational facility, and she manages a large team of trainers, and they have such exclusive knowledge to things that they have to personally go deliver sessions. And a lot of the team are burning out because of that, because they feel like the only way of exchanging and sharing their expertise is by going and traveling around the state, sharing their knowledge in person. And I basically just shared with her, we're talking about omnipresence, and it reminded me of that text exchange with Andy. But look, I'm a solopreneur and I figured out a way to be omnipresent. And here's one of the ways that you're listening to this podcast. Now, the interesting thing about this is many of the people that I meet that I don't really know, or actually even, friends will remark, oh my gosh, like you're everywhere. You must be so, so busy. And the truth is, like, if you were to watch me every day, it's not that much effort to, like, I record this in one take. It takes me 5 minutes, like the length of the episode. To post-produce it is probably another 5 minutes. So that's 10 minutes. Yeah, it's daily kind of bingeable content. So if people find my work, they can jump on and they can listen to this podcast. There's like, hours upon hours of listening they can have. Also, first-time facilitator podcast. If they're to Google me, like the search results, there's like just so much content out there. The good thing about my Substack now, I used to publish weekly emails using Kit, and they do have like a bit of a library repository of all your previous posts, but it wasn't that good. Substack though, if someone finds one of my articles, it links to like all the whole back catalog. They can sign up, they can jump in, read all that stuff. So it really is just a result of this cumulative effort. But also when it comes to like sharing expertise, there's so many different ways that you can do that. I mean, like I said, podcasts, recording, using technology, using videos. If you do work with me or you're part of any of my communities, you'll know that I use Loom to communicate, loom.com. Today I announced the official ConCon venue, which is Kira Beach House, to the ConConners. I used Loom to do that. It was a 7-minute video, but I really wanted to just share a bit of my thinking behind why I picked the venue, all the important details, just to be more human and connect with everyone. I didn't need to jump on a call and make that announcement and Zoom or anything and get all these people. Like, no one's got time for things like that. So people can comment and you can have conversations on the back of Loom. Loom is a really great tool for being omnipresent and for working across different time zones as well. Voice notes, that's why I do my Leanne on demand coaching. First of all, you can save that. There's just a billion ways we can use technology to leverage and to scale ourselves. So yeah, I'm really excited to work with this person I was talking to yesterday about just some ideas that how you can share your expertise without having to physically be anywhere, and how do you scale a message. Because I think really that's been a really great result of doing this year, is been able to, just remain omnipresent and be in all different places. And when I am writing, like, it all contributes to each other. So when I am writing my newsletter, sometimes I'm like, what do I write about? And I got this podcast because I've captured content every single day. So yeah, that's just wanted to share that about being omnipresent. It was just a fun chat to have. And I guess I'll be seeing you tomorrow, and I'll also be seeing you in your dreams. Thanks. Speak to you soon.